Hey, how's it going everybody? This is an unusual video for my channel, but my car was having some issues. Nothing too major. I think my brake pads are wearing down, and therefore my brake fluid in the reservoir is getting low, and it's throwing signals on my dash, which gets a little annoying. The brakes still feel fine. I know I still got a bit of life left in the pads. I just don't have the money to do it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to top off the fluid in the reservoir. The issue is that on the 2000, I guess the Mark 5s, the Golfs, and maybe the Jettas, I'm not actually sure, but this one is specifically about the Mark 5 Golf. They put the brake reservoir like right near the firewall behind the engine. It's not anywhere really accessible, and every video that I've seen, people say you have to take off the intake manifold, or I guess just the intake tubing, and the engine shroud. I didn't really want to get into that because I just feel like it's a lot of unnecessary work just to access the reservoir, so I found a way to do it without doing that. All you gotta do is take off the battery cover, which is pretty easy. It's just one clip. Instead of having to take off this, and the shroud. And the brake fluid reservoir is actually, you can't really see it, but this is the cap for it right here. So that's the brake reservoir right there, as you can see, and it's pretty easy to access when you take the battery cover off. If you don't need to do anything extravagant, like if you're not taking it off, if you're not doing anything super crazy and you just need to top your fluid off, I think that's more than enough. This way you can unscrew the cap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a syringe to put the brake fluid in to top it off a little, but I'm sure you could fit a long neck funnel in there. So let's get filling. Brake fluid everywhere. Brake fluid everywhere.
Stop flinging it around everywhere.
We're gonna close this off because this is going so swell, dude. Quality content. Now we're gonna get the cap off. Can't really see because of my hands being in the way, but cap is off, and we can kind of get it out of there. Get the tube in, or your funnel, whatever, and just, unload. It'd be nice to see where my level is though. It's clear fluid. Who thought of clear brake fluid? Alrighty, so as you saw there, it was pretty easy to fill up the brake reservoir. It's not too difficult, especially if you have a syringe with a tube, or like a fuel line, or a funnel with a long neck. All you do is you screw the cap back on, you put the cap for the battery back on, and she's good to go. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you're happy you don't have to take off the whole engine shroud like I was. And yeah, thanks for checking it out. Take care. Making a how-to video on something that I clearly don't know how to do. Stellar. Fake it till you make it, right?